welcome to another Dynasty Discussion. I just went live. Let me catch them up, right? So I just went live, and y'all know I always start with my music, but Instagram was like, not today, sweetie. You can't use anyone else's music. So they just kicked me out of live, and it deleted my video. It didn't even save it. So I thought that was interesting. Shout out to them for that, because they're listening. Welcome to our Dynasty Discussion. So happy to have you here. How are you? Where are you from? I'm based in LA. I am Crystal, the goddess. I am the creator behind The Healing House. Okay. So, The Healing House, we are a holistic health and wellness empire. Yes, empire. Okay, speaking it into existence. But we are committed to healing the mind, body, and spirit of every god and goddess who crosses our path. We do this multiple different ways. We have loose crystals. We have custom crystal jewelry. We have home and beauty healing essentials such as like crystal face rollers and my personal favorite, but also a bestseller. We have some crystal essential oil and herb infused candles. They smell amazing. Okay. I literally just sit them on the nightstand and on the altar and I just smell them. So we have that. We also have some wellness ebooks, all of which to help you rise and raise your vibration. So tonight's Dynasty Discussion is going to be about what crystals are best for you based on your zodiac signs. So if you know a crystal lover or just some other gods or goddesses who are just loving, or I don't want to say obsessed, but who are into astrology and zodiacs, go ahead and send this live to them, okay? And I always say send this live because we like to share the healing with a friend inside our dynasty. So excuse me, I am not exempt. I'm going to go ahead and find some folks that I can send this to as well, because we're going to share the healing. So let's see. There we go. I just sent the live to a few folks as well. So a little bit more about The Healing House. So we are a 5-star Google rated healing oasis, okay? We are known for our great customer service, our high energy, and being knowledgeable, all of which I hope you get to see tonight, or not I hope, but that you will see tonight. And let's see, we have being kicked out of Instagram really threw me off because I was really in the zone and we were about to get into it. Yeah, but now I know I can't play other people's music or they gonna kick me out. And the fact that they deleted my video, that was interesting. So I'm glad I didn't get like too into the video. But imagine if I was like in the middle of going live. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna play this song, and then they kick me out. Like, nah, you can't play that song. That would make me cry, actually. So we are gonna get into this dynasty discussion. This is actually part 2 of different crystals that you can use to complement your zodiac sign, okay? Because as we know, every zodiac, we have different characteristics and traits that are unique to us. And there are crystals out there that complement those traits, the positive ones. But there are also crystals out there that assist us with navigating life with the negative traits that come with our zodiac sign. And I mean, I know negative is like, has such a bad connotation, right? But the reality is there are some traits that we carry that we know we have to work on, right? So that they don't get the best of us. And I'm going to show y'all and present some crystals to y'all tonight that y'all can use for that. So I'm so happy you're here. In the chat, can you let me know what's your zodiac? Okay, because I'm going to ask for y'all opinion on some things. I don't know everybody's zodiac that I cross paths with. But I'm starting to like pick up on a few where I'm like, oh, that's your sign. Like I'm starting to ask these questions now, like, what's your sign? Because there are certain things that are just unique to certain signs, right? And what I'm learning is the reason certain traits overlap is because it's like, oh, maybe their moon sign is similar to Scorpio and that's why we're similar here. Because I'm a Scorpio. I'll go first. I am a Scorpio. So yes, and let me go ahead and put a message here. Let's see. DM. All right. For more. On your... Welcome, welcome, welcome. I haven't. It's weird because I've been going live more often, and I'm on here and it still feels like like I'm learning how to navigate this. So you're in Aries. That is awesome, because last week we did part 1. So every Thursday we do our Dynasty Discussion, and last week we did part 1, and I had a goddess who was an Aries, and she was waiting, and then we didn't even get to it because there was so much. But we are definitely going to get into Aries tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. I did want to recap some of the signs we already discussed. So we went over Leo last week, Virgo, Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius. Oh, let me not sing her song before they kick me off kick me off Instagram again. But we went through Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio, and we only did 5 signs, but these signs had so many crystals that complemented them that we ran out of time. And the focus of going over the zodiac signs is actually to pair it with our Manifestation Crystal Tumblers that just dropped, okay? So we have 10 crystals for you to choose from, and tonight we're talking about which of these tumblers is going to allow you to manifest the healing that complements your zodiac sign, all right? Our Manifestation Crystal Tumblers, the healing is made so easy. I just can't even. We'll talk about it at the end, because I know you are here to learn about the crystals that complement you, and that's what we're going to do. Bars. So let's go ahead and get started. So tonight, the crystals we're going to talk about are going to complement the following signs. So we're going to go over crystals for Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius. We coming for all of y'all. All right, that's what we doing tonight. So let's start first with, drum roll please. We are gonna start with Capricorn. Now I don't know about you, but I definitely know a Capricorn. Put a C in the chat if you know a Capricorn. Okay, because I want to know if I'm talking about somebody that you know, or if someone comes to mind as we go through these traits. Now, my honey is a Capricorn, so I'm very familiar with the Y chromosome and how it works, okay, when it comes to Capricorns. But these are some of the crystals that are going to complement their amazingness, right? So we have garnet, we have tiger's eye, and we have amethyst. Let's start off with... y'all know me. I like to have my visuals. So yes, you definitely gonna see some visuals tonight. So we're gonna start off with tiger's eye. And so if you are unfamiliar with Capricorns are known for their hardworking nature, and tiger's eye is great for that, because we're gonna talk about why. But tiger's eye is also gonna help our Capricorns open their minds to new perspective. Okay, so because our Capricorns are so hardworking, this tiger's eye is going to allow them to build the courage and the personal strength that they need to go after their goals and their aspirations, all the things that they're working hard for. But it's also going to alleviate the depression, and it's going to lift their mood when working hard gets them down, right? Because we've chased, I don't want to sound Disney, but we've all chased the dream, right? We all have goals that we're like striving for. And sometimes when you don't get there when you think you should have gotten there, it gets you, it gets sad. You start to beat yourself up. So this is going to help our Capricorns lift their mood so they don't get so down when things don't go their way. All right. And it's also going to help them increase their balance and stability, because when you are so hardworking, sometimes you're so driven on your goals that you forget about your personal life, you forget about certain relationships. So this is going to help them balance that out, but also keep that drive going so that they can get to the goals that they set. And it's also going to help them overcome fatigue, which is what we're talking about, so they don't get so tired and run down by always work, okay? So it's really funny that I always say music is my love language because I have a song for everything. So of course, when I was like, where, I started thinking of Riri. So I thought that was hilarious. But yes, our Capricorns, Tiger's Eye is so great for our Capricorns, okay? And I have so many Capricorns in the dynasty that they love that Tiger's Eye. They buy that Tiger's Eye every time I post. They're getting it. Necklace, bracelets, they're like, yep. The Capricorns, they be really supporting the dynasty. So shout out to the Capricorns. If you are new here, go ahead and let us know what is your zodiac sign, because we're gonna get into it. So our Capricorns, another good crystal for them is garnet. And the reason for this is that the garnet is going to allow them to receive the energy of their ruling planet, which is Saturn. All right. And the interesting thing about garnet is that it's also the birthstone for Capricorns. So we have birthstones based on the month, and then we also have birthstones based on your astrology. Okay. So garnet is going to be great for our Capricorns. And the reason for that is that it's going to improve their vitality, which is their life force, right? Their drive, their will. Virgo, I got you. DM me the word zodiac and I will send you some Virgo info, because we were definitely talking about Virgos in part 1. But if you know a Capricorn, put a C in the chat, because we're going in on them. Not going in a bad way, but we are letting the Capricorns know what crystals are great for them according to our Manifestation Crystal Tumblers. So garnet is also going to help our Capricorns improve their clarity, because like we discussed, they are so hardworking. Hey, that is why I love you. Okay, I was just saying honey is a Capricorn, and it's interesting the way we mesh, but it really works. So yes, our Capricorns are known for being hard workers, and so this garnet is going to help improve their clarity on their vision, right? To help them streamline and stay focused on what it is that they want and need to achieve. Garnet is also going to help protect them against negative thoughts, because like I mentioned, when you're working, sometimes we know the goals, but we start to self-doubt ourselves. We start to think about, okay, this is the positive side of things and this is the negative side of things. But the garnet is going to help protect their thoughts so that they can stay focused on the positive, right? And kick that small voice out of the way that's telling you to doubt yourself, don't trust yourself, second guess yourself. It's going to help silence that voice. And then also, that which brings us to the next one, which balances the feelings of inadequacy, right? So when you feel like you're not good enough, like you can't handle it, when you feel like maybe you bit off more than you can chew, the garnet is going to actually help silence that voice and give you clarity on what you need to do, okay? And keep giving you that drive and motivation to keep going and sticking with whatever it is you're working towards. Now, my Capricorns, I got another one for y'all. We also have one of my personal favorites. We have amethyst. Now, amethyst is the birthstone for anyone born in February. It is going to help boost and complement the energy that you already possess, which is what we're talking about. What up? Welcome to the party. Hey. And so amethyst, what it's going to do, it's going to help calm your mind, right? Because if you're focused on everything you're doing, sometimes you have all of these thoughts that pop in and out, and you're like, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. So the amethyst is going to help just calm you down, give you some peace of mind, which is what you're going to need, right? It's also going to help bring you some luck as you're going after your dreams, and it's going to give you the courage that you need to keep on going, keep on striving. Because our Capricorns are very highly driven, all right? So I don't know about you, but if you know some Capricorns, you know they are very goal-oriented, they are focused, and they will work. They be doing too much. I know, I'll be telling honey, like, you don't have to do all that, right? Like, that ain't all in your job description. But Capricorns are known for being high-driven, okay? Does that sound like you? Because I already know, like, I've heard you talk, so I know you, like, have your eyes focused on your goals, and you're like, oh, this is what I'm doing. It's going to happen. So I already know that sounds like you, but does this sound like you from your perspective? Because, you know, I don't want to tell you about yourself. But that definitely sounds like the Capricorn I know. If y'all know some Capricorns, let me know if that sounds like them as well. Put a yes, like, yes, that sounds like Capricorns. Next up on our list is Gemini. I thought so. I thought that sounded like a Capricorn. So Gemini is next. The crystal tumbler that we have to help our Geminis is citrine. Citrine is also a great first crystal to have. So, and we are going to get into all of the beautiful, wonderful things about citrine. Now, why does citrine complement our Geminis? Well, our Geminis are known for being charismatic and social. All right. So what this citrine is going to do is it's going to attract positive people and positive situations around them. Because our Geminis, they're going to network no matter what. Any Geminis in the building, put a G in the chat if you're a Gemini. If you know a Gemini, put a G in the chat. I'm trying to think. I don't think I know any Geminis. I think their season is coming up too, right? When is that? March, April. It might be April. I don't know. It's definitely coming up. April. It might be right before May. So I think it's like April to like beginning of May or end of April. But yeah, so our Geminis are known for being social. They are also, so this citrine is going to also boost their positive outlook on life, okay? Because sometimes you get around a bunch of people, everybody, just because you are social and you're attracting people to you, doesn't mean you're always going to attract positive people. So the citrine is going to help keep their mood, okay, and keep them having a positive outlook when other people, I don't want to say like shit on them, but when other people do them wrong, it's going to allow, citrine is going to allow you to keep that positive outlook and not like that one bad apple or that one bad situation get you down, right? Because you're so used to being out there, putting yourself out there and socializing that sometimes we don't always recognize, you know, who's good for us and who's not. Citrine is also going to help protect us against those negative thoughts. Like I mentioned earlier, when you start to doubt and question yourself about like the people that you're putting around or the situations that you're put in, the citrine is going to help block that out. But it's also going to boost your determination, okay? So it's going to allow you to keep going even when you start to feel down. And our citrine, that crystal, its yellow hues reminds us that this is a crystal of joy and happiness, all right? So it's going to help you keep your mood boosted, but it's also an abundance stone, okay? And we didn't go into that as much for our Geminis as we did on part 1 with our, what other sign was that? Well, one of our other signs that we talked about on part 1 because of the specific traits of the Gemini being social. So let's get into Aquarius. Aquarius has 2 crystals that we're going to talk about. These are not the only crystals. We're only talking about a few of them based on our Manifestation Crystal Tumblers. We will have further Dynasty discussions down the line where we go over all of the crystals for the zodiac signs, but this week we're only going over a few. So for Aquarius, we have garnet and we have amethyst. Now, the reasons these crystals work for this zodiac are going to be slightly different to the other crystals or the other zodiac signs because it is going to be unique to Aquarius. So let's get into that, shall we? So our Aquarius, so let's start with amethyst. So again, our Aquarius gods and goddesses that are born in February, you're going to want to get you some amethyst, all right? And here's why. Because our Aquarius are known for being deep thinkers and they're known for being secretive, okay? So what our amethyst is going to do is it's going to quiet and stimulate your mind. So as you're trying to meditate or go into these deep thoughts about whatever it is our Aquarius friends be thinking, but this is going to allow you to stimulate your mind and go deeper into your thoughts. Or maybe as you're having your moments of deep thought, it's going to allow you to get there quicker, right? So it's going to stimulate your mind in that aspect, but also quiet the noise around you so that you can focus and hone in on what it is that you're intending to focus on. Now, it's also going to strengthen your relationships, okay? Because our Aquarius friends are known for being secretive. Everybody don't like secretive folks. So you keep singing Destiny's Child. That's hilarious. I've been saying that the whole time. Pisces, Aries, Taurus. Girl, I was singing that last week and this week at the beginning. But Instagram just kicked me off because I was playing Beyonce. They were like, you can't do that. And they deleted my video. So I was like, oh, I can't sing. And y'all know, you know I be singing all the time. So I couldn't believe that they kicked me out for that when I went live. So But yeah, it strengthens the relationships because when they're being secretive, everybody's not going to want to deal with that, all right? So it's going to allow them to feel safe and secure in those relationships where they won't be as secretive. And it's also going to give them the courage that they need to open up to people. Now, do you know any Aquarius? Aquarius is, what is that? Beginning of February, end of January? No, yeah. Do you know any Aquarius? Put an A in the chat if you know any Aquarius. Beginning of February, end of January. I know some Aquarius. I have Aquarius in my family, actually. And I'd say they're pretty secretive. Or maybe, I don't know. They can be pretty secretive. But this amethyst is going to help give them the courage that they need to open up to folks so they don't feel the need to be so secretive, okay? And then we have another crystal for our Aquarius friends. And that is going to be garnet. So, because our Aquarius friends are deep thinkers and secretive, the garnet is going to give them vitality. So again, that life force, that will to keep going. But it's also, garnet is known for raising your libido, and it boosts your passion, okay? It's also known for increasing your willpower, and it boosts your motivation and your focus, all right? So, in general, if you want to have more of any of this in your life, you want to get you some garnet. So, when we say, like, boost your libido, boost your passion, well, libido we know, but passion can be towards anything, right? So, this is how garnet is going to help out our Aquarius friends. And I think I might have skipped one because I don't remember talking about Taurus. So let's get into it, yeah. Okay. So one of the crystals that is great for our Taurus gods and goddesses is rose quartz, okay? And we are going to talk about why. Why is rose quartz good for our Taurus friends? Well, there are so many reasons. I personally know a Taurus. My son is a Taurus, actually. And if you know Taurus, you know they're known for being stubborn, right? It's the stubborn bull. But they're also known for being calm. And I actually know a couple Taurus. I have some friends that are Taurus. My best friend is a Taurus. A couple of friends are Tauruses, actually. But they're known for being comfort-loving. So they love to feel comfort and comforted. But they also can be very rude when they feel like they are stressed out, right? And so rose quartz, number one, is great for them because Taurus is ruled by planet Venus. And Venus is the planet of love, okay? Love, compassion, that's what Venus represents. That's what it controls. So because Taurus is ruled by Venus, pairing it with rose quartz just makes it the perfect matrimony, okay? Because they're already ruled by the planet of love. So boost that loving energy with rose quartz. Now, another reason rose quartz is great for our Taurus gods and goddesses is because it soothes them during stressful times. Now, I don't know about you, but like I said, I know quite a few Tauruses. And when they are stressed out, they do not want to be bothered. And think about the bull, right? When you piss off a bull, they charge. And that's how the Tauruses are. So do not piss them off. Or get them some rose quartz. So that when they are pissed off, they can calm down. Okay? So that's what our rose quartz is going to, that's one of the things our rose quartz is going to do. But it's also going to bring open-heartedness. Alright? So it's going to make them more open to love. Because our Tauruses can be kind of shut down, right? They don't want to be bothered. When they shut down, leave them alone. So it's going to open their hearts to love. It's going to open their hearts to self-love, which is a great thing for any of us to have. But then it also releases their fears and their worries, okay? So it's going to help them keep that calmness that they already possess. Remember, because we're talking about crystals that complement who you already are. So it's going to help them keep that calmness. It's going to help them release the fears that they may have around regarding other folks, right, or other situations. But it's also going to bring that emotional understanding so that when they have situations that will generally stress them out, now they're going to pause and reflect, right? And help them balance their emotions before they go from 0 to 100 real quick. I feel like since they told me I can't play music, I'm getting like all the musical references. Like everything I'm saying is making me think music right now. So that is a little bit about our Tauruses. Let's see. We talked about the Aquarius, the Gemini, and our Capricorn. So now I got something for everybody. You ready for this? All of our zodiac signs. Crystal, what? This is funny. Crystal, what crystal do you have for all our zodiac signs? Clear quartz, okay? No matter what zodiac sign you are, if you were to do your own research on what's a good crystal for my zodiac sign, they are all going to tell you clear quartz, okay? And this is the reason why. Clear quartz has so many amazing healing benefits. Number one, it is known as the master healer. No matter what it is that you desire, no matter what it is that you want to manifest in your life, clear quartz is going to allow you to do that, all right? Its vibrational energy is so high that it can do that, okay? It amplifies the energy of other crystals around it. So all my crystals, my necklaces, my jewelry, everything, I could use. I'm recording on multiple devices, so when I get notifications, I'm like, triggered, what happened? Let's see. Ooh. All right, so clear quartz. It can amplify the energy of other crystals, so you can use it to charge your crystals, which means to give it more energy, right? But it also promotes clarity and balance. So no matter what your zodiac sign is, if you need tunnel vision or you need help focusing, you want to get you some clear quartz, all right? Clear quartz is going to help you realize, okay, what do I need to do? When I meditate, I use 2 very large Lumerian quartz, and I hold them in my hands, and it helps give you clarity on what it is, whatever you're trying to meditate on, and whatever that vision is that you need to be made clear. Clear quartz is going to do that for you, okay? Meditate with clear quartz. If you have your Manifestation Crystal Tumbler and you are constantly drinking from this higher vibrational water that has been charged with clear quartz, every time you drink, think about your intentions and what you're trying to manifest and what you're trying to focus and hone in on. And before you know it, you're going to have, your vision's going to be clear as crystal. See what I did there? But also, clear quartz is known to amplify energy and your thoughts, okay? So if you're feeling positive or you want to manifest that positive energy, clear quartz is going to amplify that. Feelings of abundance, right? I am abundant in love, peace, compassion, joy. Amplify all of that energy with clear quartz. Now, if we want to get even more specific, and we do, let's talk about the zodiac signs, right? Woo, this print is small, but we're going to get into it. So let's see. For our Aries, clear quartz specifically encourages empathy amidst pursuing bold ambitions, because as we know, our Aries are very goal driven, right? For our Geminis, it helps aid in keeping a clear mind, because Geminis, think about it, you have them going back and forth with those 2 personalities. That's how I look at it. But you have them going back and forth. So the clear quartz is actually going to aid them in keeping their mind clear and not cluttered by all of those thoughts, right? Because they are our overthinkers. Now, our Capricorn friends, this is going to allow them to connect these task-oriented workers to their higher consciousness, because they're already hard workers, which we discussed tonight. So this is going to help them elevate who they are so that they can open up their third eye and get in tune with their higher self. And who doesn't want to do that? Because I know I do. That's literally why I drink my my labradorite, right? And we went over Scorpios. So if you want to know some good crystals for Scorpios, DM me the word zodiac and I will send that over to you, okay? You can also email me at thehealinghouse@gmail.com, the word zodiac, and I will send that to you. But also for our Scorpios, so we don't want just clear quartz. We want to use smoky quartz, all right? And the reason for that is that it's going to help you free you from your emotional baggage. Scorpios are known for holding on to grudges, holding on to things, and those things weigh us down, okay? So we need to get some smoky quartz to help free us so that we can feel light, right? Light as a feather, all right? That's how we raise our vibration. That's how we stay healthy, not by holding on to things. So get you some smoky quartz for my Scorpio gods and goddesses out here. But also Sagittarius, our clear quartz is going to cleanse and rejuvenate their inner spirit. For our Virgos, it's going to promote self-healing, all right? Because we need to work on self first. Our Virgo friends are very social, okay? They like to help everybody. They want to help. I am helping. You got to worry about yourself sometimes, all right? So it's going to help you work on yourself, because when you're that social person, sometimes you get burned. Why? Because everybody's not as positive as you are. So you're going to want to get you some clear quartz to help heal yourself after you've been hurt, so that you don't again feel weighed down by the pain that was caused to you by you being nice and being open, right? So that's clear quartz for y'all's. We also have our Aquarius, because it's going to amplify your energy that you already possess. That makes you wonderful. But then our Tauruses is going to help you be more flexible, right? Because our Tauruses, they get stubborn. They are, the stubborn bull. They are stuck in their ways. So we need to get them some clear quartz so that they can be flexible. Go with the flow. It's okay if things don't go your way. All right? So that's what we're going to get for our Taurus. That's how we're going to help them out. With our Pisces, it's going to cleanse negative emotion and amplify the positive emotions. All right? So when you feel hurt, when you experience trauma, it's going to help remove that so that you can live in a more positive, feel more positive about things around you, or just not allow that to get you weighed down. And lastly, in the lineup, we have Libras. So clear quartz is going to reduce their confusion that they may feel. For our Leos, it's going to absorb negative thoughts and amplify positive energy. And for our Cancers, it's going to amplify their energy. I know you're thinking like Crystal. You didn't talk about Cancers. There are crystals for our Cancers who that complement their traits, of course, and help them with the traits that they, know that they need to work on. But unfortunately, we don't have any Manifestation Crystal Tumblers that specifically are just for them. So they are going to, or not they, but y'all, all our Cancers out there, get you some clear quartz to amplify your energy. And I will dedicate a special Dynasty discussion to our Cancers. All right? So that y'all don't feel left out. But go ahead, get you a Manifestation Crystal Tumbler. And if you are still here right now, I have a special offer for you. Okay? I am so honored, and I have so much gratitude to all of the gods and goddesses who have watched or participated or joined our Dynasty discussions to learn more about the crystals for their zodiac sign. And let me just double check something, because I'm like, wait, did we do Aries? Ooh, I think I almost skipped Aries. Ooh, they would have been sad, sad, sad. So, let me see. Aquarius. Yeah, we talked about Aquarius. Aries. Who is this? Taurus. I don't think we did Aries. I need a checklist is what I need. Before we go, let's get into Aries, okay? Because that would not be great if we did not do them. Our Aries friends, let's see. Aries are first of all, Aries are all about new beginnings, but our Aries are known for being driven and wanting to succeed. They are very much like, eyes on the prize, I'm coming for success, get in line. Like, that's what they are. Nothing's going to stop them or deter them from reaching their goals. So the best crystal for our driven Aries is citrine, okay? So citrine allows them to attract success and wealth. That is what citrine is known for. Now notice when we talked about citrine before with the zodiac, a few zodiacs ago, these traits are a little bit different because now we're pairing it with Aries, which is more goal-oriented, and they want to succeed. They are known for that. So all we're going to talk about now with citrine is its ability to attract success, whereas our other zodiac we just talked about, it was more about the happiness aspects and the joy aspects of it, okay? So citrine is going to allow them to attract success and wealth, which is what I mentioned. Citrine is our success crystal, right? Our abundance crystal. But it also is going to boost their creative energy. So while they're being driven on their dreams, they're going to get all these ideas, right? Ooh, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this. It's going to keep them thoughts flowing. Because Aries are already naturally planning anyway. Now, Aries also, citrine is also going to amplify their dreams, their desires, their hopes, and everything in between. So whatever our Aries are focused on, citrine is going to amplify that. Oh, you want to do this? Okay. Also do this. Oh, you want to do this? All right. Let's do this also. This complements this. Do this too. Citrine is going to keep all these thoughts going. That is going to amplify that, like, gotta get there. Let's get, like, it's going to put them in the carpool to where they're trying to go. All right. Citrine also aids in accepting criticism, because when you're driven and you have ideas, you need to be prepared for your ideas to get shot down. All right. And so instead of Aries getting upset and shutting down, citrine is going to be like, okay, it's cool. You know, I hear what you're saying, but no, I hear it. Right. And they need to consider these things because, of course, constructive criticism is meant to help and assist, right? Not to tear you down or be a hater, but we're talking about just real criticism. So citrine is going to help our Aries do that because, like we said, Aries are all about new beginnings. So the citrine is going to help spark these ideas so that they can keep going and making all their manifestational dreams come true. All right. I'm so glad I remembered to do Aries because I almost forgot. Again, like I told y'all last week, I be printing, but I save my visuals, and they, for some reason, they get out of order, and it gets a little hard for me to follow sometimes because it's all over the place. And of course, when it's so small, I can barely see it. Now, I have a Q&A, so if there's any questions, please put them in the chat. I'm going to check the questions box. There's no questions. I should have put that earlier, too. Like, if you have questions, put them in the questions box. But, I don't want to smush a flower. But, yeah, so thank y'all all for joining the Healing House Dynasty Discussion, Part 2 of Zodiacs and Crystals, based on our Manifestation Crystal Tumblers. If you would like a Manifestation Crystal Tumbler and you would like a deal, use the code ZODIAC for 15% off this weekend only. All right. Again, Zodiac, ZODIAC. Use the code Zodiac for 15% off this weekend, actually. Hey, welcome, my Capricorn goddess. We went over Capricorns tonight. DM me the word Zodiac if you want to hear a little bit more about our Capricorns. All right. And what crystals are going to be. I mean, you already know. I was already telling them earlier how the Capricorns, y'all always show up and show out anytime, like in the dynasty. Y'all are like the most supportive, I swear. Out of all the signs, Capricorns are definitely the most supportive. Yes, you do. You really do. And I keep saying, every time I see your name, I keep saying we need to talk. Because I wanted to catch up with you and see about your trip. Because I know it's coming up, right? I don't think you've gone yet. When is your trip? So tonight we've just been going over a few crystals for the zodiacs. We went over the last half. Since part 1 was so long, we did not get to everybody. So we tonight, that's what we did. And I'm committed to every Thursday. Dynasty discussions are supposed to be weekly, but sometimes it don't happen. But I'm committed to the whole month, okay? So what are we in, March? Every Thursday this month, you can catch Dynasty discussions where we'll be discussing crystals and chakras and spirituality. Hopefully holistic wellness. But specifically this month, we're talking about crystals. So we talked about crystals for your zodiac. I usually keep my notebook. Y'all know I keep my notebook. That's why I keep my notebook with me, because I'll be having everything written down and I don't have my notebook. So I don't remember what next week's topic is, but I have it already. But I'm pretty sure the theme this month is like crystals for this, crystals for that. So let me see. Crystals for zodiac signs. And then it's going to be crystals based on something. Oh, I'm so upset that I don't remember. But yeah. So thank you all for joining. DM me, okay? So we can have that conversation, because I keep saying I need to have that conversation. And I will see y'all. Let me exit this real fast so you can see all of this beauty. Thank y'all. But I will see you all next Thursday, 7 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. If you are not on my email list, please join at thehealinghouse.com. Link in bio to join the Dynasty for our email list. We also have a text message list coming up. But you know, I gotta pay for text message, folks. So I haven't rolled that out yet. But there are a lot of new things coming. I'm so excited. I will definitely talk about that in one of these March Dynasty discussions, because your girl is moving, okay? I've been adorned with the crystals. This Moldavite has the transformations rolling in, like Walmart, roll back. It's rolling in, honey. So I will catch you all next week. I hope you all have a great night. Peace.